G'day fellas and welcome to a casted game. We are back here in the series between Marine Lord, who spawns in as the HRE in the colour blue on the west side of the map, and down towards the south side, playing as the English Hello. How you guys doing? Fellas, we got Beastie down in the south side, playing as the English. And this map, Frisian Marshes, one of the custom maps that is currently being held, or being run through the Road to Red Bull Wallaloo Legacy tournament. Obviously done by EGC TV. You guys know where to catch them, but if you don't, I'll leave a link in the description so you can see some high quality content like this bad boy that we've got for you today. So, well, look, I'll be honest with you guys. English, not the best civilization, okay? But this is something that they got going for them, right? But my fear is that this really wasn't how the developers intended the English to be played. So I'm going to say it. I'm calling it now. English villagers are going to get nerfed. They do 5 damage a pop in ranged mode in the feudal or in the dark age. You can see right there, 5 bow damage. I am calling it now. The developers are going to change it from 5 to 4 in the next patch. You know, it might not be the next patch, but I guarantee you it's going to be on their horizon, because this is the reason why it is, or why that would happen, is because with the 5 bow damage, you can 2-shot an enemy villager if you've got 5 villagers. So you bring 5 villagers and you can basically just 2-shot any enemy unit. And I like what Beastie's done here. Just brings the villagers forward. He's like, you know what? We're not... It's actually so stupid when you think about it, right? Like, he literally just runs to the enemy base and he's like, nah, stop gathering the gold. Hey, stop gathering the gold, please. And he just immediately forces him off gold. Now Marine Lord's just like sitting in his own base in the corner, just being chilling at the moment with John Cena, minding his own business. But I mean, do not be surprised. Do not be surprised at all if you see in one of the next patches that English villagers get -1 damage in the Dark Age. I suspect it'll probably get restored in the Feudal Age. Or, you know what, it doesn't make that big of a difference, but the whole idea would be, look, with 5 villagers, you can 2-shot an enemy villager. With 6 villagers, if it's down at 4 damage a pop, you still can't do it. You'd need a 7th villager. So you wouldn't be able to do these villager rushes. Now, I'm assuming that people would probably settle on, like, 3-shotting enemy villagers, which would be like, okay, if you're doing 4 damage a pop, you'd need, see, even 4 villagers wouldn't 3-shot it. You'd need 5 villagers to 3-shot it. So it's just, yeah, it's very, very interesting. Let's just say that. But we'll take a look at how Beastie's doing behind this. Nothing going on with him. He's got 1 villager moving out at the moment. We can see that he's actually thinking about just look at this Beastie just on the prowl, on the stride. I don't even know what to say right now. This is just a whole nother level of English lame. Like, I genuinely... So for anybody who doesn't know, in Age of Empires 2, there's a concept called lame or laming. And it's a weird thing where it's like the community accepts it, but at the same time they don't really accept it. So as an example, you can lame somebody's sheep. What does that mean? That means taking their sheep. So like at the pro level, I'm not even kidding you, if you find your enemy's sheep, it is considered to be like a generally acceptable thing that you would just send their sheep to them. So you would know where they spawn. You would just send their sheep to them instead of sending them back all the way back to your base. And so that's quite an accepted thing. And if you weren't to do that, people would say, "Oh, you lamed my sheep." And you know, some people they like to play that way. Some people do not like that at all. But it can be quite controversial. And I think in this situation here, we could definitely say that this is by far the strongest English lane that we've got. Like 4 minutes into the game. I mean, Beastie was over here at like, what? Less than, I think 60 seconds he was over here. Marine Lord barely able to take 30 gold off this gold vein. Beastie out here with the triple fortification on the outpost. He's like, hey man, good luck. Marine Lord dropping double Dark Age barracks. What have we got going? This is the stupidest game ever. And I mean, this is just this is a consequence of this map in that you spawn in the corner. So you're up against one edge, you're up against 2 edges. So you don't have any, you know, if this was, say, as an example, Dry Arabia, you'd spawn about here. And there's always the possibility that you get a gold behind. There's a possibility you got gold to the side, gold to the other side. Whereas on this map, 2 outposts, 3 outposts, 4 outposts, however many outposts you want, and you chuck it between all the gold veins. And unless you manage to sneak 1 or 2 villagers up towards this position, and look, let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen. Beastie can see pretty much absolutely everywhere. I mean, you could probably stick a villager down here if you wanted. Yeah, that makes it difficult, but I can't believe this. Marine Lord like, you know what? I guess things are getting serious. The dark, look at the ultimate Dark Age strategy coming out right now for me. You guys know we're gonna get a picture of this. This is just so beautiful. He's like, all your base belong to us. At this point in time, there's no real discussion about this. Marine Lord gonna try his best to come in from this southern side. Completely walled out now. We see the villagers jumping inside the outpost. They're gonna be idle for a while here. His targets down the scout, at least initially. He got the prelate out as well. Looking to try and siege down this wall. We don't see any villagers moving up to repair it. Instead of going in on the backside here, I'd love to see just a repair coming out, because I can't help but feel like, yeah, okay, now he's gonna be moving to it. My fear is that it may come down a bit late. Ideally, he could even look to get a gate down. That would actually refresh it. We do hear behind that Beastie has aged up. The repair coming out is draining on that wood. It looks like he's going to be able to hold it for the moment, but the spearman did manage to make it behind. Villagers going to be moving to the north for Marine Lord. He's decided that it's time to go out, and the villagers, unfortunately, do let the wall fall, and now the spearmen are through. What a Dark Age here for Marine Lord. 6.5 minutes into this game, and he is sieging down outposts. He's coming for you. Hide your kids, hide your wife. Marine Lord is coming to take down absolutely everything you own. Look at him just go. This is so stupid. I love it. You know, I often talk about, you know, stupid things. You can see him trying to block the villagers there. Villager 1 does go down. It looks like only the single villager did go down, losing its life. I'm in awe. I'm just in absolute awe. This is so stupid. I absolutely love it. Marine Lord's still going ham. He's got 11 villagers now on gold. I don't know where the rest of these guys are. They're back at the base at the moment coming out. He did actually drop down a mining camp on that gold vein. Gonna be careful not to lose the villagers here, but Beastie on the other side. It doesn't look like arrow slits have come up, but I gotta be real with you guys. I'm impressed that that Marine Lord broke this. I was like, you know what? He's probably not gonna break it. That's some heavy fortifications for the Dark Age. I mean, we're quite literally talking about, you know, the Dark Age. The Dark Age keep drop is is that what we're gonna? That's it, right? Like, it's the Dark Age keep drop. It comes up. Unfortunately, Marine Lord is gonna clear out this Dark Age keep. Oh my, oh my lord. This is getting exciting. This is getting good. Archon Chapel in the back of the base. Probably one of the worst Archon Chapels you can get. There is so much farmland that is taken up by these buildings that are here. This is just, this is one of the most useless Archon Chapels I've ever seen. At least he could have put, like, the Archon Chapel in the front of the base. What was wrong with here, Marine Lord? What's wrong with right here? You get berries, stone, gold, probably not gold, but you might get, like, a little bit of the gold, and the town center. Why did you go here? Like, I guess, yeah, sure, it's the wood, but is it really that important? I guess, look, I guess wood's pretty important, right? Jeez. Well, fellas, this has been a fun game so far. We're having fun. We do a little bit of trolling. Beastie now researching wheelbarrow. That's going to be completed for him. He continues moving across the map. It's going to be archers heading out. Longbows going up to the north. He knows there's villagers out here, and indeed he does spot them. Outpost going to get dropped down already. Marine Lord prepared for this as those villagers continue moving up towards the north. Down towards the south position. He does get picked off. What was that in there? It looks like it might be a bit of a rogue spearman, potentially. New outpost coming up. We're doing Keep Drop 2.0. It's happening. He's completely walled in the front side. He's managed to sneak through the back. The longbow's going to be coming in. Hopefully the gate goes down on the front side. But Marine Lord's got the sheep. He's got the super spy sheep. This is something that they don't teach you in spy school. It's that if you're a sheep, no one will suspect a thing, and the sheep maintains vision inside the keep, inside the castle. In fact, you know what that is? A castle. Technically, that's a castle. For anybody wondering the difference between a keep and a castle, the keep is like the big part inside of the castle, whereas the castle is like the walls around the outside. You know, like the big outside part. Oh, villagers, no! Spin to win, not gonna work here. Swiftblade gets taken out. You know, do you guys know Swiftblade? That's from Heroes of New Earth. But what was the name in Dota 2? In Dota 2, it's obviously got a different name. It's not Swiftblade. What's the name? He spins, and his ultimate, he like slings from targets, like ching, 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 ching. He's really popular. He's always picked. It's so boring watching Dota 2 games where that champion is picked or hero is picked. Apologies. Hero, apologies. I've been playing too much League of Legends. But it'll spin to win. Garen from League of Legends. Let's throw that one out there. Still the sheep, just being the absolute Giga Chad. Hold on a minute. He can't get through those walls. Look at him go. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just gone straight through. Villager going to go down here as well. Make sure you leave that sheep alive. Hopefully Beastie doesn't murder it. Don't murder it. Sean the sheep. He remains alive. I gotta be honest. I love these casts. I absolutely love these casts. They're just absolute Look at these villagers. Marine Lord on Beastie's side. Outpost dropped down. Beastie hasn't even discovered it, but he knows something is up. Runs past a couple of sheep. He knows that his enemy is over here on this side of the map. We do see those archers were moving out as well. Look at him just go. Look at it. Oh my lord. And you can see he just misses it by an inch right there. An inch. Barely see. Hold on. How does he find it? I mean, obviously he's got it on attack move, but that is impressive stuff. And to anyone who says like, oh, he's stream cheating or something like that, you got to remember they've got delays on. So there's no such thing as stream cheating because you've got delays on. That right there. I mean, these villagers have been here all of 30 seconds. That's how good these guys are. Sean the sheep still providing insight. Villagers completely idle for Marine Lord. 15 idle vills, 17 of whom are moving out towards I don't know how we had 15 idle vills and 17 are going to make this mill 16 now, apparently. That is one of the fastest mills you'll ever see constructed. And now, Beastie going to be pushing out, going to say g'day. Outpost push is continuing. He's looking to expand the castle out, or rather, the keep out past the castle walls towards the north. It looks like a couple units did go down. Villagers going to be down here as well. Stable going to be going down. Looking like Marine Lord tries to go and invest himself a little bit into cavalry, but a men-at-arms going to be meeting his demise, unfortunately. The horseman going to be more than capable of chasing this bad boy down. He can try and turn around, but obviously a lot of damage coming out from the reinforcements here. And Marine Lord going to be aging up. There's got to be a Burgrave, right? Yeah, Regnitz? He goes for a Regnitz in this situation? I feel like there's one way that you can kill Beastie right now, and it is not through relics, my friend. I felt like a men-at-arm plus ram push totally could work right now. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how he plays it, but I can't help. I just feel like there's no way he gets the relics. Beastie's just got way too much control. It's just going to be the classic case of all of my prelates are getting killed. You know, it's going to be that Vortex game all over again. You guys remember, what was it? Vortex versus Puppy Paw, I think it was, or Wham versus Vortex? I can't remember exactly. I just remember there were like 9 dead prelates or something. I can tell you right now, that's exactly what it's going to be. Marine Lord, he's got one prelate at the moment in the bag. Another one going to be coming through on the town center though, so that one's going to be the Relic picker-upper. He's got one close relic to the base. Rest of the relics towards the center of the map. Going to be a little bit more difficult for him to find. Marine Lord moving villagers back now. He's going to have to back out of this position. We can see that he did actually lose multiple villagers on that gold mine, so another case of spinning to win. Not actually playing out that well. Regnitz Cathedral going to come down. He's deleted a whole bunch of buildings back here. Ah, beautiful. Holy Roman Empire Giga Chad music right there. But that prelate, this is the problem. As soon as that prelate moves out, line of sight from the outpost. And the sheep, look, the sheep just keeps tabs on everything. The sheep knows that the outpost has got the line of sight, or has got the upgrade. Well, the mining camp also knows because it's getting destroyed. Beastie may potentially get raided. We can see up towards the north, the horseman just chilling out for the moment. He's going to be looking to camp up relics, I suspect. I would suspect that he doesn't really know. Actually, he's got no idea of what direction Marine Lord went. Whether he went Regnitz, whether he went Burgrave. But I would suspect from the stable and from seeing the knights that you would assume it's probably going to be a Regnitz. Because if you're going Burgrave, the men-at-arm flood has already begun. Beastie going to be responding here with barracks of his own. It's triple barracks here. Interesting decision for him here. So probably going to be looking to hold the timing from Marine Lord. Obviously, Knight's incredibly strong. And Beastie going to continue just pushing Baby in the corner right now. And they said no one puts Baby in the corner, but it seems like Beastie may be an exception to the rule. As more units continue marching across the map, a scout out here just going to be looking for those potential villages to take out. More harassment. Looking to always potentially find a way back in. And Marine Lord is indeed going to find a couple of longbows. Now we also see stone getting taken. Now, Beastie's already taken 300 or about 300 stone off that. We can see he's got barely nothing in the bank, so I'm suspecting a lot of that's just going to be for arrow slits as a knight. Going to get cleaned up on this front side. Don't know where there's those villagers. 3 villagers going to be looking to drop down that outpost. So he's going to continue dropping in the arrow slits. We do see the relic up towards the north was picked up. Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lord. How did I not even realize, dude? You sneak the one prelate past. The one prelate gets past, and then he puts all the relics in all the outposts. Oh, this is super cute. I didn't even think about this. This is so smart. This is just leveraging the new Regnitz cathedral, right? Like, typically, you think about the old Regnitz. You had to bring your relics back. It was all about that, you know, and I was anchoring to that. Knight taking out one villager. Second villager going to go down here as well. Third villager probably going to be losing its life. Indeed, they do. And that outpost push is stalled out completely. He's trying to take out those knights. Manages to get both of them. Bit of a raid back on the other side of the map. We see spears coming out here as well. Towards the north side. Looks like the prelate manages to stay alive. Scout going to go down here. We hear relics continuing to be picked up, but it's going to be that central one taken by a prelate. So slowly but steadily, Marine Lord is picking up those relics. That's going to be the second one. But now coming out, we don't see... Oh, my lord, there's no Springwood emplacement at this point. Marine Lord, a bit of a... I mean, it's difficult for him, though. How does he get it? He's probably going to do a bit of market trading to try and get that stone in. We can see now he's going to be doing the market trading, but just... it's nowhere to be seen, unfortunately. So he needs to try and get that Springwood emplacement. It's only an arrow slit emplacement, actually. So now the second outpost is going to come up towards this northern position. Not a terrible spot, though. I mean, this relic is quite close, and it's going to mean that Beastie needs to keep units up here. Let's see if the Wallalow comes out. It looks like it's not going to be the case. Springwood emplacement is coming through for him, though, and that's going to be more than enough to hold this. The Springwood emplacement just by itself is incredibly strong, but Beastie sticking it to the feudal age. Battering ram going to be coming out for him. Plenty more units looking at just... Look at the barracks coming out from him as well. Triple barracks. Just garrison, or rallying rather, spearmen over towards that position. And now those knights going to be able to chase away the horsemen, and with that, it is highly likely that that third relic is going to return into one of those outposts. I'm loving this game. I mean, when you take 2 of the world's best players and you stack them up against each other and put thousands of dollars on the line, you're only going to get the best performances, aren't you? And that's really what this is. And it's just beautiful stuff. Outpost going to be coming up. Surely you're going to see the Springwood emplacement any second here. You got to buy some. You got to buy some stone. You got to get that bad boy in ASAP because it is a different ball game when you got Springwood emplacements on the field. I'm genuinely surprised he put this outpost so far away. I would have thought he would have put it back up here just so that they could all cover each other. It makes a little bit more sense. But now that prelate going to be just chilling out for the moment. A lot of units down here though. Very exposed. Don't know if I agree with this. I mean, Marine Lord, obviously one of the best in the game. But you can't help but feel this outpost might be going down. Springwood emplacement going to come through. Battering ram definitely going to seal the deal here. Absolutely no way this goes up. Surely he cancels the Springwood emplacement. You know what? He's not even going to need to cancel it. It'll just cancel itself. Prelate immediately getting evaporated. No more relics for you, my friend. In fact, there technically was another relic out here somewhere. Villagers trying their best to... Oh, there's the relic. He's just bringing all the relics, all your relics that belong to us right now. Battering ram, slowly but steadily, going to be taken out now. Keep in mind, it's got 30 armor versus the 40... I take that back. 54 damage Springwood. So this thing just eats through the armor. So doing 24 damage a pop here. It's got the potential for a Wallalow as well. And he can refresh this or take these bad boys out. Slowly taking down the battering ram. It looks like he's going to be dropping down a couple more. Bit of a counterattack as these knights that Beastie's got no idea about continue moving across the map. Marine Lord continuing to come out as well. He's not doing too bad, honestly. The gold per minute coming in very hot from 5 villagers out here. You can see him trying his best to take down these units, but there's just, with the battering ram, it's just so much support to take down these buildings, and it seems almost certain that he loses out on this position. Knights coming in over towards the gold miner Beastie. Plenty of spears here to just deal with this, and Beastie going to be sticking to it in Age 2. Now, a lot of people would have made the mistake of going into Age 3 quickly or trying to follow up the Holy Roman Empire play, but very interestingly, we see Beastie just say, you know what? Stuff it, mate. I am going to play a happy, a healthy Age 2, and I'm just going to stick to it, and that's exactly what he does. Siege Workshop now going to be coming up for Marine Lord on the other side of the map, so I would expect to see a Trebuchet coming out sooner rather than later for him, but obviously that makes it difficult because realistically Marine Lord, he's only got 12 military units out on the map at the moment. Let's do a Control Shift A and see exactly what he's got. So it's 8 knights and 4 men at arms. Not a huge amount of military. In fact, let's do just a Vil count. So it's 50 economic units versus 43. So Beastie's still technically down, and Marine Lord does have the relic advantage, or at least had the relic advantage. But all of a sudden, I mean, I'm starting to feel maybe Marine Lord's actually not looking terrible here. I mean, he's managed to hold on up until this point, despite I love like the double racks opening as well to deal with the Dark Age keep getting dropped there. It is just ludicrous. And to think that this is coming down, this is literally happening in a grand final between two of the world's best players. Like we are seeing the world's look. Sean the Sheep still chilling out for the moment. Beastie very much committing to this second age, or this feudal age play. My fear is that if Marine Lord looks to get upgrades, so if he went for, say, +2 ranged attack, he could make men-at-arms and he would just destroy everything that Marine Lord, or that Beastie can do. But he's not doing that, and that was the sort of the thing that was interesting. Actually, I take it back. He's got 5 men-at-arms in queue. Yeah, this is part of the reason why I thought that Burgrave made so much sense in this situation. Like, obviously, in hindsight, you know, the whole Relic thing, it seems to be doing pretty well. 1, 2 Relic over here, and he's got 1, 2, 3 Relic over here ready to go. His Prelate coming out as well, so he'll be able to take those bad boys back where he sees fit. So there's plenty of passive gold coming in from it. I feel like Burgrave in a men-at-arms just would have been amazing here, but obviously he continues to hold on. More barracks going to be coming down for Marine Lord here as well. Beastie going to be just looking to ride on board. Knights coming out. Good little charge. Beastie, got to be careful. Those Knights getting off some serious damages now. Emergency Repairs is coming out. One of the best unique abilities in the game. I tell you what, if we were creating a civilization, this would definitely be on the cards. I'd be like, you know what? That's a great unique tech. We're going to take that, or unique ability. Like, do you want the English's 10% reduced cost of boats, or do you want emergency repairs? Like, yeah, you can keep your admiralty, thanks. Well, you can keep your shipwrights. I'll take that, thank you very much. Emergency repairs, you can come on board. But now he continues to push through. Beastie looking decent. He's got a nice little choke point that he can fight in here. Looking to try and take out the men-at-arms. You can see the 5 armor there versus the 7 damage of the longbows. As soon as +2 ranged armor comes in, and it is coming in 10 seconds to go, it's going to halve the damage that these longbows are doing. At the moment, they're doing 2 damage a pop. You can see him slowly but steadily kiting back. Emergency repairs about to come up in 8 seconds. He's got villagers repairing on the backside, but still, these battering rams, there's 1 battering ram on such a low amount of health. It looks like he's going to be able to hold for the moment. Marine Lord managing, and now emergency repair is going to be coming up as well. We hear a Mangonel firing down. Trebuchet going to be dealing with the outpost on the south side, and the emergency repairs manages to keep him alive and head above water for a little bit longer. Battering rams now deciding to go in the wrong direction. Battering rams, you've forgotten about the primary target. It was the town center, and now the town center's repaired all up. Plenty of villagers on the inside as well. Mangonel still yet to be taken down, but the spearmen going to be turning their attention towards it. A little bit of stabby, treating him like a cavalry unit. Unfortunately, Mangonel almost looks certain to be losing his life. The villager comes in to repair. It's not going to be enough. Men-at-arms trying their best to clean it out, but the villagers continue to siege down these battering rams. Meanwhile, this entire time, we've just got relics that are being picked up. I mean, I say being picked up. They're still idle. But he's got a prelate out here, and he is rebuilding the outposts. There's the second prelate now. Behind this, the Archon Chapel is going to be the 3rd prelate. We can see the town center about to come back up. 8 seconds on that emergency repairs. There's absolutely no battering rams left, and with that, emergency repairs is going to be able to save this TC, and Marine Lord, through some method of madness, holds with the men-at-arm mass. Wow. That was some alliteration, but it was also some impressive micro right there from Marine Lord. Wow. I'm genuinely impressed at that hold. I did not think it was going to go that way. Beastie looking to queue himself up for round 2. Men-at-arms still yet to push out of the base for the moment, but Beastie in a difficult position. He's very committed to this feudal age play. Men-at-arms are going to be the key factor here in preventing that damage, and now all of a sudden the Knights counterattack comes through. One of the things that Marine Lord is so damn good at doing is that counterattack. You know, it's not just about surviving, it is about thriving and forcing your enemy not to thrive. Coming through with this counterattack. It's an absolutely beautiful counterattack. And now those men-at-arms going to be coming out as well. Marine Lord going to be stacking up plenty of men-at-arms. We see him up towards the north, picking up relics as well. He's got 4 relics in the bag, or at least 3 in the bag. 4th one ready to go. 5th one just a little bit further south. Surely going to be dropping that bad boy in as well. Up towards this northern position, we see fortifications coming through. He's got arrow slits on the 1st, sprinkled on the 2nd. 4 relics now taken. 5th one going to be coming in shortly. The outpost almost finished. And with that, Marine Lord going to have 100% of the relics and 200% of the gold, baby. You have got 1,000 gold ticking per minute. That is the new Regnitz. That is the buffed Regnitz. That is the consequence of letting the Holy Roman Empire play a solo castle game, this is what happens. And now Beastie finds himself in a bit of a tight spot. Marine Lord continues to push out. Mangonel's on the backside. It's double Mangonel as well. Gonna have to cancel that battering ram. No way that bad boy gets up. Nice little block, trying its best to get back here. Marine Lord gonna be forcing these units to take a lot of damage, but at the same time, the men-at-arms is going to be scratched on the front line. Villagers, nowhere to be seen, needs to pull them from the farms. Unfortunately, it looks like the first Mangonel will go down. Second one also probably going to be going down here, as the Horseman does have that extra bonus against Siege. The Spears, unfortunately, they don't, but they still do some damage. They still do some damage. 2 Mangonels do go down. And with that, the men-at-arms, this is me versus men-at-arms when I'm playing China as well. It's like, what do you even do here? I genuinely don't know. I guess for China, it's not too bad because you do 3 damage a pop here. But even as English with your longbows, you're literally doing 1 damage a pop. The only thing you've got on your side is range. But now BC looking to hold on. Villager count 54 at the moment for Marine Lord. Compare that over to Beastie, who's on 50. Obviously, he's down 5 relics. And that's not 5 relics of any type. That is 5 relics of the holiest type there is. That is the HRE relic. Buffed it up through the Regnitz. Also got that sacred site coming in. That is going to be 1100 gold a minute. We see that the prelate standing by idle on that second sacred site, yet to take it just yet. Sean the Sheep still standing strong. Marine Lord has managed to keep it alive this entire game and still allows the sheep to remain inside the castle that once was. Palace of Swabia now going to be going up as well for Marine Lord. And with this, it's going to be difficult for Beastie to come back from this position. Marine Lord's done an incredible job at staying in this game, but unfortunately, the lack of crossbows, the lack of knights in the second age just means that, unfortunately for Beastie, he's going to need to head back to the drawing board when it comes to this matchup. I got to be honest, I do like the Dark Age castle drop. I thought that was very creative. it was incredibly lame. I loved it. It was so beautiful. I can't wait for that to hit the ladder. I can't wait to play against it, and I can't wait to rage about it. That is absolutely disgusting. But now that age up going to be coming through, the final battering ram push, I can't help but feel like as these battering rams just like I can hear Jason Derulo in the background, like I'm riding solo, and it's just like they're immediately going to get cleaned up by the knights or the men-at-arms or whatever the units that are going to clean that up. But the Imperial Age is going to come through now. There it is for Marine Lord, and things really start to get a little bit more scary for him now because we're going to start seeing elite upgrades coming through. Those +3s going to be coming through, and Beastie still at the moment in the feudal age. His enemy is in Imperial. He's in the feudal age. Sorry, he's in the feudal age. Enemy in the Imperial age, and now unfortunately. You can see Beastie just committing the battering rams to the town center. He's like, let me TC. Let me... He's like an orc right now. He's got no idea other than the TC. That's all he wants. Just give me the TC and I'm happy. I don't care. Good game gets called. Marine Lord is going to be victorious here in this second game and take this series to a match point. So it could be a 3-game series. We'll have to wait. We'll have to see. Fellas, what an absolute beautiful game. I got to be honest with you. I did not expect it to go that way. I hope you enjoyed this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one.